It's Fusion Radio with Brian Stetson at YTS Keys, man. You know, we always bringing the good vibes for you every weekend, always celebrating somebody dope, man. And those of you that's on Facebook Live, man, y'all got a special angle today, man. Y'all get a chance to see the audio console that I run right here on this show. And y'all get the chance to see our dope guest, man. He is, man, can you say this? Super dope in two areas. Now, before we even get into it musically, man, I mean, this man is a software engineer and he's a singer. So I was just saying to myself, like, man, like to be dope in those areas and all that stuff, man, that's gotta be special, man. So let's go into, man, like first, like what birthed your interest as far as being a software engineer, and then like how did that translate over to you singing?
Well, first it starts out to me being confused a lot, you know, like they don't really translate. They don't really intersect. I honestly use music more like a balance to the other side that's quite logical, that's quite methodical, and really just a way to chill out, you know, to find my humanity, to bring me back, you know. I'm usually so routined, looking to be so calculated, you know, that I think music is that prayer. Music is my meditation.
So like the software engineer part, let's go back to that, man. Like some different softwares that you've designed, man. Take us into that world, man. Some different things that you have to prepare. You being a software engineer and just like, man, like seriously, man, I don't know many software engineers. So like take us into that whole world.
Well, I mean, I promise, you know, that, yeah, I am a software engineer, data engineer. I got my name Michael Logic from a Java professor at Xavier University. He kind of called me that in a joke one day. I was messing around with him in class. But it almost seems like I try not to get into that too much. I mean, you know, don't want people being responsible for learning some new stuff. You know, I wanted to keep it real Facebook-like, TikTok talking today, you know, so we can be entertaining when we get into Facebook. I mean, we get into software engineering and talking about artificial intelligence and data and stuff like that. You know, people think, you know, either, you know, something's coming to kill us, you know, or I'm not really trying to be responsible for this information until I really need it, you know, like a vaccine, you know. But like, it's a passion. It is the highest language, in my perspective. It's the highest language of the universe, you know, the ones and the zeros of how everything operates. I think my dad was fascinated with systems. He was director of marketing for IBM and Dictaphone during his heyday. And instead of, you know, girls and cars, you know, we would sit around at the table and talk about, you know, systems and marketing, you know. But I think the real, how to pull this together, right, is I'm that guy whose mind is in the clouds, you know. You'll never really catch me out and about saying, I'm a real nigga, you know. I am pretty much a dreamer, you know. You want me around if you really want to manifest what could be, you know. And I think that's where my music comes into play. That's the foundation. That's the scratch board. That's the vision board, if you will, of what could be. And then I manifest life from it.
So what famous musicians did you grow up admiring that you said, man, I want a career similar to theirs?
Honestly, I started out, so my brother really got me into music. My brother, Vinny Bernard, amazing musician, closet genius. My older brother, my creative mentor of many sorts. He dealt with, you know, Snoop Dogg in production and artist business. I dropped a few songs on his record label. Did a few things in the late 80s, early 90s in Washington, D.C., had a background in go-go music, and branched out to just a lot of stuff. Very multi-talented, multifaceted artist and, musician. And just in trying to keep up with Big Bro, it was fun to use some of that genetic pool to be creative. And so it went from me just playing around to keep up with Big Bro to having my own sound to then trying to test myself to reach the peak of creativity and being able to make whatever I want to make and make it sound like however I want it to sound when I want to do it.
So let's build on what you just said about your sound and everything. Mm-hmm. Describe your sound to someone that's hearing you for the first time right here on Fusion Radio.
Every time I let somebody else tell me what's going on, the first name that comes out of their mouth is Jamie Foxx. Like, it's almost unanimous, There is a mode or a side of my music that I might be exposing right now. Definitely a child of hip hop, I was the guy rapping on the yard in college. But I think having an influence, having a creative mentor like someone like Vinnie Bernard, and growing up in Chicago and in Washington, D.C., WHUR, and all of the blues and soul that's here in Chicago, I picked up this whole mixture of Nas and Outkast mixed with R. Kelly and Bilal. And I honestly like to slow cook that cake and make you eat that whole thing with all of that in it. I'm a big fan of the hook, if I may say so, would it be wrong to call myself a hook master? Hell, no, because every one of my songs usually catches you with that. And I really look to challenge myself in the near future by putting on some kind of T-Pain / Nate Dogg level of featuring, in a game where the sound does need to change, where the sound does need to recycle, where the sound does need to get to a level of diversification that it once was.
Well, man, look, you brought back some good music, man. I want to come back after you tell me what this song is about, man. Come For You. Mm-hmm. I want to come back, and there's actually a visual for it. So I want to tease the people as to what the visual is about. But what's Come For You about, man?
Come For You is maybe like my expression of my biggest woman issue. Like, sometimes I overthink it, Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Like, you see it? Pull the trigger. If you're not married, pull the trigger. Bow, 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 bow. Shoot your shot, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We got more with my homie, man, software engineer / singer, man. My homie, man, Michael Logic, man, in the building, man. Come For You is in your ears.
You floated through the doorway, dressing all see-through. Graceful caramel, have me stuck like weed glue. Can't believe all of this mine, can't believe all of this time. From the floor to the ceiling, I've been searching for this feeling. Now I'm faced with your flesh, dream looking so appealing. Can't hold all of this in, don't know till it gets in. It's a chemistry test and 30 strokes or less. Making love to your mind, my position so divine. Love your thoughts to get loose, that dribbling juice. Your cup runneth over for the word Casanova. Michael Logic got your man drunk and brunch, got you sober. Now you back at your house, trying to figure this out. Eliminating options, deleting them out. Surprised that I remember all your words over dinner. Now we sliding to Virginia, telling daddy she's a winner. Straight shooter with my weapon, ain't no second guessing. I'm your 6 foot plus. Something tells me I gotta get creative with you. No WYD text. I gotta have you. About all the sexual topics of a sexual. When you let me get next to you. so intellectual. When you let me get
Oh, baby, I'm coming for you.
I can't be wasting her time, she has a boss life. I got 1,000 in line, but I want one wife. Come through decision making swifter than a Lambo. Write her own checks, but she say I am the man, no. Swinging through the heights, I'm with the Murphy boys. She's talking real slick, I surprise her with toys. Put my tongue in her mouth, girlfriend like to talk a lot. Genuine in jeans, Chris Brown into the parking lot. I know this world is crazy. So many and shady. It's your thing and you just wanna know. Does he want love for your big old butt? Does he have a plan or run off luck? Texting that same old lame old. What do you do? We in the fuck W-Y-D texting
I
you.
gotta have you.
Topics I'ma keep it so intellectual. When you let me get next to you, I'ma come through W-Y-D texting you.
I gotta have you. Yeah.
Topics I'ma keep it so intellectual. When you let me get
Oh, baby, I'm coming for you.
W-Y-D texting you. Topics I'ma keep it so intellectual. When you let me get next to you, I'ma come through W-Y-D texting you. I avoid talking about all the sex.
I already know
Topics I'ma
what you
keep it so
want.
intellectual.
I'ma mix it with what you need. Oh, baby, I'm coming. You. It's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Case, man. On your weekend vibes, man. The brother, man, Michael Logic in the building. So you were telling me, man, like, you were getting ready to go into this crazy story about how that record, you know, came about, some extra things that maybe we didn't share before we went into it, man. Tell us that story.
Yeah, so all right, I gotta disappoint you. It's not really crazy. There's nothing too crazy about the story, but I definitely have to make sure that every time I'm in a position, I want to shine light on people who have helped me create something great. So that song "Come For You" was produced by Earl Bacon, my buddy Spank, Spank Ass Productions, and he just had that sitting. Could I tell you that song could have been for Raheem DeVaughn? You know, it was meant for me. I'm a big fan of Raheem, even to the point of really wanting to work with him one day. His sound, woo. And Earl has done some music for Raheem, and I've worked with Earl ever since my college days back at Xavier University. We did a nice little demo together. Washington, D.C. producer. And he said he had been sitting on a song. He's like, man, this production I got, man, everybody's scared of it. Don't nobody want to touch it, man. I'll play it for people. They really like it. But nobody wants to touch it. I was like, okay, well, let me hear it. He played it for me while I was visiting D.C. We were in Gaithersburg, Maryland one day in the car. He played it. And I said, oh, man, I hear the song already. I got a hit for it.
That's what's up, man. So you got a visual for Come For You, man. All right, so on this radio show, we love to give people homework.
Right.
But we also going to give them a little anticipation. So
Okay.
what's the anticipation of what can they anticipate when they see the video for Michael Logic's Come For You?
I think you're going to see something real peaceful, beautiful, and chill. You're going to see the quintessential Chicago loft experience. You know, you're gonna see two beautiful people in the Pilsen area during the COVID quarantine. Have a little day with each other and experience. And I think she enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. You know, I came for her in a way that no man has ever come for before.
Yeah, man. It's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man. I got a brother, man, Michael Logic in here, man, software engineer / singer, man. So let's go into, man, the creative process, like, man, when you're in the studio, man. What's some things that have to be in place for you to be able to create something special?
I definitely don't force it. I wish I could, but I definitely say that all the music that you hear from me, these masterpieces, came from me letting it slow cook. I think slow cooking is the best cooking. You put it in the microwave, you know, the food might misbehave. You know, so I slow cook it. And I definitely learned that from my brother. So you tend to do a lot of things like your mentors, you know. And I used to wonder why I never, ever heard my brother make a whack song or anything I've heard from him. I just thought it was great. Regardless of the genre, category, style, you know, it showed a bunch of brilliance in every part of the song. And that's because you take your time and you put your love, your energy into every part of the song. Me personally, I'm definitely coming from the angle and from the genre of artists that put together dynamic songs that like to take you someplace from, you know, start to finish. When I was primarily focused on hip hop, or the stuff that you would hear from me back in the day was mostly hip hop, people would say I made soundtrack music. It sounded like I made theme music to movies, you know. And I think it's because I like to tell stories, even if I wasn't telling the story with my lyrics in that particular song. The production, along with the topic I chose and the hook I'm delivering to you, made it seem like I took you somewhere.
That's what's good, man. So outside of the single Come For You, man, what else do you have available for us to check out, man, and like absorb some more of your greatness?
All right, so I got a song called Loving Your Life on YouTube. It's definitely a high quality master of the album that I'm sitting on. I'm gonna be tight-lipped about that because I need to do some networking. You know, I know my music is ready to go, but me personally in the industry, I got the respect of seeing, you know, everyone rise to greatness and how they put in that work to know the right people and make them feel good about them. So Loving Your Life by Michael Logic is another song on YouTube. And that's the only song I got for you until I think you all want some more.
Well, man, you set it up real good, man. Let's jump into it right now. Come back and chop it up more with the homie Michael Logic, man. Software engineer / singer, man. Really dope single, man, in your ears right now. Called, man, Loving Your Life, man. This Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
Does everyone need an audition to get with you?
You ain't gotta go through all that shit.
Then I choose you.
Be cool, baby. Watch.
Hey, bitch, come here. No game, just I want you. Let you see me when you want to. I know the hurt that you've been through. And while you all into social, no hookups, you want long term. No heartbreak, you wanna stand firm. And they gon' learn. You got it. From Chicago down to Lagos, everybody knows. And it makes a man. You're my better man. I'm gon' focus hard, rocking all your bones. Thanos got it wrong. He forgot the love in his life. I'm preaching. Talk to me. You need some love in your life. you right now. I'll show you right. I'll show you right. I'll show you right. Mister, show you right now. I'll show you right. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right. Mister, show you right now. I'll show you right. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right. Mister, show you right now. Been a week since I heard from you. Got a brother feeling nervous too. Cause I know what the herb can do. Had me talking absurd to you. Did I spread it on too strong? In the back of your mind, are you thinking that it's too long? Give me the keys, I know you're feeling me. I drive you out and we can park for some therapy. Shake a baby, I'm the answer. Serious like a man with cancer. And if I ever get the chance to be a man, watch me enhance ya. It's Vinny Bernard play, hold hands all day. On the lake shore, just taking the sun rays. Sundress blowing while you're ripping the runway. Feeling I love, but then it's only been 3 days. Broke by jerk, but you're about to get fixed. Sign on to your Netflix soon as I text this 1 hour later. You'll be there for your next kiss, and no one won't miss. Hawkeye sharpshooter hit your bullseye 6 times just like the bullseye. Prince playing when I leave, so the dust cry. Hit it the moon rock, taking our love high. You and I till the world ends. Together making more ends. Woman, this could be us, so don't listen to your girlfriends. Pull up like a boss in your office. Equally yoked when you accomplish. Ducking and dodging this nonsense. You got the beef for some offense. You be caught in your offset. You need some talking in your life. You need some love in your life. You need that love butter. You need that mocha baby. You text me these issues. You need that love in your life. You need some love in your life.
It's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man, on another weekend edition of Fusion Radio, man. And so got the brother Michael Logic in here from the side, man. Software engineer / singer, man. You just heard some of his dopeness. Loving My Life, man, is right here on Fusion Radio, man. So, man, you've been telling me off the air about where you want to take this particular single that we just heard, man. Bring that conversation on to Facebook.
Your voice is so silky. Yes. Oh, I wanted to fall on you like some light rain. But so, the reason why I really love this song is because, unfortunately, I haven't traveled out of the country just yet. And I know it's by choice. I mean, I've been invited out, could have done a bunch of stuff, but I got to do it this year. And this song was me taking myself from Chicago to Africa. And I said, let me fuse some R. Kelly with some Burna Boy and put some Andre 3000 in there. What? I achieved that goal. It's a nice song, man. Vinny Bernard produced it. I think it had just the right kind of simplistic genius in it to where we can get a long lifespan out of that. I think if you were to smash some R&B, hip-hop, and Afrobeat together, it would sound like Michael Logic's Loving Your Life.
That's what's up, man. So we hear that and we say to ourselves, man, performance-wise, man, what is it like, man, to be in the presence of you, man, when you perform it?
Horrible. I'm a horrible performer. And the reason why is because I haven't done it that much. So I'm just talking mess. I mean,
I was going to say, like, man, how you going to be a singer, man? Horrible performer.
Horrible. Like,
I think that's the first time I've heard somebody say that on this show.
Yeah, I mean, I can sing, I can sing, but I haven't performed much at all, only once. I literally had one major performance at the Spring Fest. I did a little headline for Mystical when I was down there at Xavier University. And after I got off the stage, I've never been back on. But, you know, it's not necessarily through any type of bad, you know, vibes or bad experience. You know, it's literally because computer science consumed me, or I had made a decision when it felt like I would have to completely change my lyrics to be relevant or actually be considered a good, you know, rapper at the time. I knew it was just time for me to put that down or put it in the pocket, you know, to be that sanity piece or be that expression of creativity while, you know, I use my talent and logical ability for computer science to take us somewhere.
That's what's good, man. Well, man, look, I'm believing that you're going to have a bunch of dope performances on the way.
Okay.
And, man, like the ladies are going to definitely be in a place to support you.
Right.
Them the loyal fans right there, man. Them ladies, man,
Yeah.
I'm sweating, man.
Yeah, true. So I got a good friend of mine, Fuzzy, Andrea Lynn. She would always say this consistently. She was like, Mike, I can put you in a lounge with a piano and all the ladies, and I'll make a bunch of money. And I think that's probably what's eventually going to happen. You know, we're going to start out with some real exclusive sets, you know, some unplugged scenarios where I could really kind of find my bag, you know, as far as the stage is concerned. I got a lot of energy, and then I do have a lot of pent-up creative thoughts in me that I do got to get out on stage. And then I got a nice recorded sound as a foundation. So I'm pretty sure you're going to catch me performing sometime soon. I think I may be just like one of those type of Andre 3000 cats where I just got to feel somebody want it.
All right, so, man, accomplishments, man, in your career that you're, like, super proud of.
Oh, wow. Super proud of in my career. So I'm just getting started. I'm fresh, you know, like I'm a baby in music, you know, like I'm the younger brother of an experienced genius in the music industry. I'm trying to find my own, you know. So it's like I'm excited about the accomplishments to come. You know? I'm excited about me sitting on a couple of singles that I know are classic, and that I've gone through that experience of completely, you know, abandoning music because I didn't necessarily think the ingredients were there, you know, to be the right cake for me, and then come back to it in a scenario where it hadn't, you know, it hadn't tasted better than it has now, you know. And so I just say that to say, you know, I definitely don't know what the future holds. I'm going to put a lot of energy out there, you know, because energy can't be denied. That's the tech side that brings me into saying something on that tech side. Like I might be real proud of being able to persevere in private industry as an entrepreneur, not only being a software engineer, master in computer science, but then also putting together over 700,000 lines of code to create a solution for a national supply chain problem that modeled some information that is directly relating to MIT research that dropped out, you know. But to piece the two together, it's like that's the biggest thing I want to master next. My greatest accomplishment next is I want to master that balance. I want to master that ability to bring you something entertaining, you know, to be entertaining, to be inspiring with my music, and completely separate that from what I have to do when I put the suit on or sit in front of the computer.
That's what's good, man. Well, you know, it was absolutely a pleasure, man, to definitely spend some time with you, man, feature some of your good music, man, and get a little bit into your movement. So social media wise, man, how can they follow the movement, man? Stay in tune, what's going on? And then we want them to go back and listen to the music that we play today. So shout out the music that we play today and where it's available for them to check it out.
Okay, so the song "Come for You" and "Loving Your Life" is only on YouTube right now. What you need to know about Michael Logic music is it's not out. It's not out. Like even the stuff that I had out a few years ago, I took it down. Why? Because I understand marketing and capitalism. And we're going to take a different approach. So I have some taste tests out there. I have the crack samples out there. You can go hit it. Okay, go hit it. Yes, I'm needed in the game. A perspective that, not every artist is able to hit. I have some world-class producers behind me. Earl Bacon, Vinnie Bernard, and myself. I produced half the songs on my album, but I'm not going to, blow my own trumpet. And on the other side, you're definitely going to see me performing. So look for a few announcements to come pretty soon. I would say roughly about September, you'll probably see the first announcement.
All right, so social media wise, man, give them that social media handle.
Social media, you guys on Threads, right? Michael Logic on Threads or Instagram. Twitter, it's just Mike Logic, MikeLogic. All right. You can even find me on LinkedIn for the professionals, for the smart guys. Just look up Michael Logic. You'll find me somewhere.
Well, brother, again, man, continued success, man, on all that you do, man. It's the homie Michael Logic, man, software engineer / singer right here from the Shy.